The next hour, take a look at this. Oh, we talking about just cute and whimsy and character in your yard. That's from Improvements. It's our proprietary brand here at HSN. And look how cute. Each one has a butterfly, and the butterfly will light up. It's a solar garden decor, and it comes in that cat, the dog. Look at the butterfly on his nose there. These are solar, so you're not having to run any wires. You have to remember to turn it on. Take a look at this. It's about a foot and a half high there. These are really well made. So when we get to that presentation, I'm really going to show it to you very close up. You're going to love these. Again, if it's all greenery, maybe you got some rocks, maybe it's a little bit of bark, and you just want something whimsical and cute, it's what we call an appreciation price at $24.95 here. I would head over to hsn.com, take a closer look. That's what we're showing you right there. This is what you're going to find at hsn.com. Maybe you've never been to our website, right? Maybe you're joining us for the very first time. Welcome in. I'm so glad you're here. Dog, bunny, or cat, they each light up, and that look is just that kind of classic stone statue look. Really beautiful. Okay, almost 3,200 have been sold. We are celebrating the 5th anniversary of one of our leading outdoor brands, Wind and Weather, with the holographic Illusion Wind Spinner. It's a 2-pack. You've got designs to choose from, and it's the best value of the day. Here's our today's special. What you're looking at is the best seller by far. Almost 4-to-1 orders coming in for the butterfly. Of all the quantity, of all the orders, over 3,000 orders have come in, half of them have been for the one you're looking at right now. I want you to look at that hologram in the middle. As I spin this, just a little bit of a breeze outside. You're gonna maybe hang it in a tree, underneath an overhang. A little breeze catches that laser cut metal that you see all around. You get that starburst effect. You see how that light kind of comes from the inside and kind of starbursts out? That is specifically designed. Those rings are specifically painted. And then in the middle, for the first time ever, a wind spinner with that hologram design in the center, and you can see the butterfly wings just flapping. Remember, you're getting a 2-pack for $28.95. As the orders are coming in quickly, I want to show you all of your options so you can get your order in. Let's talk about the dragonfly. Remember, you're getting a 2-pack. I'm going to hold it still just for a second so you can see the detail. Wind and Weather is known for artistic pieces that are also very durable, that will stand up season after season. Unique, original. And you want to talk about unique, you won't find this anywhere else. This is exclusive here to HSN. You will have in your front yard, in your backyard, as your guests come over, something that you can't find anywhere else. That is the dragonfly. Now let's talk about the bloom here. Watch this. I want you to watch how it looks like this rose is just blooming as it spins. Color, depth, movement, whimsy. You're getting that bloom out of that hologram in the middle. Now I'm just showing you one. I want to remind you, you are getting two. Those blush colors are really stunning. We're indoors now because we had a little bit of weather here and it wasn't safe for us to be outdoors. But outdoors during the day when the sun is hitting it and it glows, it's really a showstopper, okay? Here's the hummingbird. These last two are also going to be very popular as well. Look at the wings flapping. You know how magical it is when you see a hummingbird, or you call everybody out like, look, there's a hummingbird outside. Take a look at this. You're going to place this right where you can see it every single day. Maybe you're just going to look out your window and you're going to take that moment to just be still for a moment and just watch this spin as the wind blows, as the hummingbird wings flap. Or maybe it's outside in that perfect place that you love to sit and have your morning coffee. Okay, take a look here at the cardinal. Again, what Wind and Weather did, they brought their most popular design, their most popular motif that you say you love, the cardinal, the hummingbird, the butterfly, and they're bringing it to you in the lowest price we have ever presented for a wind spinner here, because you're getting two at $28.95. It's a new concept, it's a new technology for Wind and Weather. And take a look at that double-sided shepherd's hook. That's perfect to hang those. And see how they're just spinning around, kind of mesmerizing, kind of calming. $28.95, Customer Appreciation Month here as a today's special, but they are going very fast. So I want to get our outdoor expert from Wind and Weather, Yvette Lopez is here. Yvette, good to see you.
Oh my goodness.
I knew it. I knew. We were talking before, and I said, I hope they're watching in the first hour because these are going to go because they're unique,
yes,
because they're original, and you're not going to find them anywhere else but right here at HSN.
You're not. I mean, these are new. This holographic design is brand new to Wind and Weather, and they said, you know what? We are going to bring this into HSN for our 5-year anniversary, and only HSN customers are going to be able to get these. And you know, as you were showing them each, I mean, I'm presenting these, and I still caught myself looking and smiling at the screen and going,
yes,
they really are just so stunning. And there's so much detail, and it just takes, now I have this little hand fan. That's all I have.
Yeah, right.
And look at that butterfly go, and this is on its lowest setting. I mean, these are light. They're 10 by 10, they're laser cut metal. And when they just catch a little bit of breeze, they are gonna spin, and that butterfly, it's come to life.
I'm expecting it to fly off.
It comes to life.
Yeah.
And I keep looking at them, and honestly, I don't get how they do it, but I look at it, and I sure do love it, and I sure do appreciate it.
And what are we seeing right here? So tell us kind of how we set it up.
I'm gonna show you.
Okay.
As soon as they show
because
it'll
come
absolutely
it'll
beautiful
come
that
flat.
is.
It'll come totally flat. So
yeah.
when it comes to you, that's kind of all you have to do.
When you get it home,
yeah.
I want to make sure you're like, yes, this is exactly what you ordered. It will come to you flat like this in a cardboard, very protected. And then all you do is you put your fingers just on either side and you push. You see how I just opened it? All I did was open it. And you can open it a lot, or you can open it a little. That's completely up to you. You're gonna get this hook right here that you can hook it anywhere. But you see, I opened it that little bit, and that's all you need.
It's true.
And it just shows, so it looks like there is actually light coming from here, and it's the way that it's painted, Ty. It's painted where it starts off light in the middle, and then it gets darker, and then it has these beams. I'll kind of stop it so you can see what I'm talking about. See how it's very intentional the way this design is. So it actually appears that light's coming from it. And then at the same time, the inside design, it looks like that flower is blooming. I think the flower is stunning because we always do have the different, the cardinal and and trust me, they're my favorites.
Yeah,
I love every single one of them. I'm a butterfly girl, and the dragonfly. I love that they added in this flower though, because I think if someone just loves flowers, you know, that can be your choice.
And just that blooming effect, it is great to see the hummingbird and the cardinal and the butterfly and their wings flapping. But to see that blooming effect, it's what we expect from Wind and Weather. Now, if you love Wind and Weather already and you have some Wind and Weather items, you probably already picked yours up because you know how durable they are, how eye-catching they are, how they're a conversation piece. But maybe this is someone's very first Wind and Weather item, and I'm really happy for you. You're gonna love it season after season. And also, I want you to think of this. When I say season after season, I mean all year round, right? So right now in the springtime, you're gonna enjoy these when it's green and things are blooming. Summertime, things are gonna get maybe a little drier. These are still gonna bloom. In the fall, the leaves start changing. These are still gonna have that color and movement. Even in the winter time, it's gonna snow. Imagine these on a white backdrop. They will still look amazing. Hang these in a tree. I did that. I'm gonna show you a little video in a little bit, but I hung mine out in the tree in the front yard, and then I took them. That's my front yard right there.
Oh, beautiful.
Look at the color I'm getting from that tree. And that tree doesn't have much going for it. It does now. And then I move them to the back. There's a little covered area I have in the back, and it just caught barely a little breeze, and then I hung all three together. Look at this.
I love that you did that because that is something else that Wind and Weather did. There's a hole at the bottom of each one. So like you saw, Ty had 3 in a row. I'm showing 2 here. You can piggyback these. You are getting 2. So if you are gonna keep both of them for yourself, you can piggyback them, or you can get a couple different designs at this incredible price. I highly suggest that because I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. You're gonna get these home and you're gonna go, oh, I really want to give one to my sister or my mother or my daughter or my best friend. And at this price, it's really something nice to give. Mother's Day is around the corner. As I mentioned before, I love that you can get so personal with these. We all know someone who adores cardinals for different reasons. It could remind them of a loved one that passed. My daughter herself is an incredible butterfly girl.
Yeah.
She had a butterfly on her cap when she graduated.
Oh, did she really?
Oh, yeah.
Cute.
Oh, yeah. And me, I have to tell you, did you say your brother lived in Colorado?
Yep.
Okay. I went to Colorado, Beaver Creek, for a wedding, and I was up in a mountain house, and that's when I went nuts and fell in love with hummingbirds because they were all around a feeder, and there were so many hummingbirds. I could barely leave the house because I was so taken by those hummingbirds.
Yes,
So
right. It's kind of a magical moment, right?
It just is.
And when they're this lifelike, okay, I need to give an update here. I'm going to check in with our producer, Rick. Listen, when I give you an update, because I know it's late, you may be about to go to bed, and you want to make sure and get yours, because if you wait until the morning, it happens. Sometimes you wake up and they're not there. So I'm going to ask my producer, Rick. You were telling me that butterfly and hummingbird, is that correct? This is butterfly right here. I want you to look. Butterfly right here. Of all the orders that have come in, 3,400 orders have come in. Half of those orders are for the butterfly. And I'm telling you this because if you do have a daughter, if you do have a granddaughter, a mom, someone who loves butterflies or loves this kind of purple color, I don't want you to miss out. Mother's Day is coming up. Graduation's coming up. Yvette reminded me last hour that Teacher Appreciation is coming up.
What a teacher loves.
Or the hummingbird. The other one that's going to go very quickly as well is going to be the hummingbird right now. Right now is when things start to happen, right? Yeah. We presented these at midnight. Now we're presenting these again, what's called a full presentation. That's when things really start to move quickly because you've got everyone from last hour, everyone tuning in right now. And this is how you celebrate 5 years of one of our leading outdoor brands. And this is what you do at Customer Appreciation. You know what I said earlier, what we're trying to do this month, we're trying to bring you your favorite items, your favorite motifs, your favorite colors with a new twist, with something new, with something special at a great today's special price, $28.95. Now, I'll remind you, last year, we did one that did not have the hologram in the middle, and that was $18, $17.95. For two, $28.95 right now, today. That's the opportunity. And Yvette, they get these home, open it up in the middle, just that little open up, and then as soon as you hang them up, you start enjoying it.
Immediately.
You know what I mean?
And I would recommend, if you can hang it somewhere where you can see it from inside, wherever you spend some time, like I said, if you cook and you have a window in your kitchen, or if you have a home office.
Oh, that's a good place.
Because you can be doing your work or whatever, and you glance up, and there it is, and it catches your eye, and you just sit there and you smile. You can't help it. You just smile because it's beautiful. And really, this holographic design, the way that it makes the dragonfly and the hummingbird and the cardinal, it brings them to life. It really looks like they're just fluttering and flying.
There's a great look. It does, and look at that bloom. You know, I mentioned earlier too, and where I was out putting mine out today, they look great from both across the street. Your neighbors are going to see them and love them because they're kind of like jewelry for your outdoor space.
Yes.
But the closer you get, if you're putting them right next to a spot where you have your bench to table and you're drinking your coffee in the morning, they look amazing up close as well. And that's when you know, that's when you know it's wind and weather. That's when you know they're expertly designed.
Absolutely. They're all handcrafted. So all of this color, I want you to know, it is durably painted. It's powder coated. And what that means is, so the pigment is thermally bonded to the metal. And then they put this beautiful shellac over it. And that's where you see it. It's shiny, it's metallic. It looks like there's light coming from it. But when the sun is hitting it, months after month, it is not going to fade. It's not going to chip, and it's not going to rust. And that is so important because when you do invest in an outdoor piece, you want it to be quality. You want it to be there for you next season. And with wind and weather, this is really what we pride ourselves in, not only bringing you something artistic, different, distinctive, like a boutique piece that you would pick up in a high-end art show.
Yes.
But then you have that quality. So it's going to continue to look beautiful. And I just think that is so important.
It is like an artistic piece here. Let me keep this spinning because I want to see the wings of that hummingbird. It is like that piece you see, that boutique art gallery you went to, that art design. And that's what I say. When I say wind and weather, I think of two things. I think of a unique original piece of art, but also the durability of season after season, year after year. And these are coming down to, you know, about $14 a piece, $14.50 a piece for year after year to get movement, to get depth, to get like that starburst effect, to get that hologram design, to get that color, all that just immediately elevates your outdoor space. Now, what you're seeing on your screen right here, these are double-sided shepherd's hook. We started off with about 500 of those. We only have 200 remaining. They pair so well with our today's special.
They do, because I love that you can take the shepherd's hook and put it in a planter.
Yep.
Because like I mentioned before, my daughter, who loves butterflies, she lives in St. Pete on the 4th floor. She has this little balcony with a little chair. And she goes out there to read her coffee. I mean, to read a book, enjoy her coffee, that too.
Sure.
But she has enough space for this. And
yes,
it's in her,
that's a great
space.
Yep.
She can sit there and she can enjoy it. And that's where you want to put it. You want to put it somewhere that you sit down, you relax either in the morning, at the end of the day, when you have guests over maybe. But you're going to really enjoy these. And I want to mention the reason we did the 2-pack this year is because last year, all the reviews, most of them, said, you know what, I got this home and it was so gorgeous. I wanted to get one for my best friend or my mother or my sister-in-law, and they ended up buying more. So when you give a 2-pack, it's a better value.
We can do a better, right?
Yes, and you're going to buy 2 anyways.
We're able to, we're able to bring you a better value right here for Customer Appreciation Month. This is one of those things that we saved for Customer Appreciation Month because we know it was a popular item last year. We're giving you not only kind of a new concept, that hologram that we've never done before, we're giving you more designs to choose from, but a better value with 2. I know I only have a 1 of each hanging right here, and I've got another one back here just to show you, just to remind you you're getting 2. But I'll just keep saying it. I'll just keep reminding you that you're getting 2. So maybe you keep 1 and you gift 1. So not only you have a cardinal, but mom has the other cardinal as well. Or maybe you are getting multiples. I would think about that. One of my favorite things that I did today, because I had kind of 1 of each, and I mixed and matched them. Oh, it was so cool. Really, when I hung them vertically and mixed and matched them. So I had the rose, and then I had the hummingbird, and I had the cardinal in all the different colors. So for 2 right now, it's $28.95 right now. I do want to give a big shout out to our team here. We were supposed to be outside, but we have kind of bad weather here in Florida, and our team at the last minute put it together, put up fans so you could see them spin. And I keep mentioning how they look in the sun. They look amazing. I mean, even if we were out here at night, we wouldn't have had the sun, but during the day, they look amazing as they spin here. And it was important for us to show you what you're getting in that movement, and not just show you these videos. These videos are great too, but thanks to our crew for setting all this up. And I know you guys are enjoying it because the phone lines are very busy. I would use the item number you see on your screen or the QR code right now. Remember, you are getting 2 for $28.95. And because of HSN's relationship with wind and weather, you're not going to find these anywhere else.
Nowhere else. That's what I love. These are exclusive for our customers here. And when you get these home, you know what you're going to have fun doing is you're going to have fun deciding where you're going to put it. Because you can do like you did, Ty. You went outside and you found a tree and you said, you know what, I'm going to try hanging it on the tree branch, and it was gorgeous there. You can put it on a shepherd's hook. You can even have fun with it. You can even find a space somewhere on your porch. You maybe want to hang it, maybe put some fishing line and maybe hang it up from high. You know, you can do so much. These are light. So you can hang these from just any little hook. You don't gotta get something, you know, real, dig it into your drywall or something like that. Yeah, these are pretty light, so you can hang these just about anywhere. And the slightest bit of breeze, in fact, I even have to step back because this hand fan is just, it's very light.
Just a little handheld fan. That's all she's using right there to get. It doesn't take much. Okay, I have to give you guys an update again. We're getting close to 4,000 ordered. What you're watching right now, we're only halfway through our second presentation, and 4,000 have already been ordered. The butterfly that you're looking at right now, is far and away the most popular. Of everything that we've sold, of all the orders that have come in, Butterfly has half of those, right? So by far the Butterfly is the most popular. Before you go to bed tonight, if you've got your eye on the Butterfly, if someone in your life loves butterflies, maybe it's mom that you're gonna give for Mother's Day, maybe it's the teacher for teacher appreciation, maybe it's your daughter, maybe it's someone moving into their first home or the little balcony in their apartment. If the Butterfly is what you have your eye on, I would lock that in right now and make sure you order also the hummingbird as well. I would make sure you grab the hummingbird. There's the dragonfly. We started off most limited in the dragonfly. We had the least amount in the dragonfly, but those colors, you see what I call a starburst effect, how when I spin it this way, it starts right from the middle and just like, almost like fireworks, it just opens up. And I'm gonna remind you again, you're getting two. I know you're only seeing one here. You are getting two, $28.95. The impact too, when you put this out, it's probably the easiest way to get such a big impact, to get color and movement and depth all in one.
Immediately, exactly.
Yeah.
So wherever you choose to put it, right now, I know there's a lot of places out in the nation right now that just kind of have brown,
Yeah,
you know,
right. Nothing
because
is-
maybe,
yeah.
and immediately you are gonna get color, you're gonna get movement, you're gonna get interest, and you know, you don't have to water this, you don't have to worry about if it snows again, you're fine. It can snow, it's gonna look beautiful in the snow actually.
Yeah.
These look actually quite beautiful in the rain, which I noticed today.
Yes,
Because
we got to test that today, didn't we?
Yes, and the raindrops on them. So now
cardinal.
you see it
Oh, look at
wet
that.
as it looks like there's light going. So you're gonna see them in all these different situations. You're gonna glance outside. If they're spinning quick, you're gonna know, hey, it's a little breezy out.
Yeah.
If you see them spinning just a little bit, you're like, oh, it's kind of calm, a little breeze out. So you're gonna see all this just by looking at them. But you know, if you have friends over, and now, you know, this is the time of year where you enjoy your outdoor space, whatever it is. And when this is hanging there and your friends, they're really gonna look at it. And it's
this
so
cardinal.
different. It's so different and unique that
is.
they're gonna ask you where you got it. I'm telling you right now.
It's a conversation piece,
Yes.
for sure. It's unique, it's original. This is a new concept for Wind and Weather. This is new for HSN. Not only are you getting that illusion wind spinner, and 10 inches, this is that great size that'll kind of fit even if you have a small place, but that hologram right there in the middle, all you need is a little bit of a breeze. You know, I just want to remind you, this presentation right here will air overnight, hour after hour. I'm just saying, if you have your eye on something, I would jump into the ordering process. We have about 3 minutes remaining right now. Jump in, a couple of clicks, you put it in your shopping bag at hsn.com, or you can call in, make sure you get yours. Again, we give you 30 days to try anything out here at HSN. For some reason, it didn't fit in, or whatever reason, you can send it back within 30 days. But a Today Special like this, at this price, an item that is already so popular, you don't want to wait on it, especially with that hologram, that uniqueness, that life. You said it earlier, it comes to life. Right, and that's why we keep looking at it. That's why today at my desk I looked out the window and I just stopped what I was doing. It gives you permission to just pause for a moment and enjoy it. Right?
And we need that,
We
don't
do.
we?
We do.
It's really nice when you can do that. And I want you to remember at this, it's a 2-pack. I have to keep reminding myself it's a 2-pack.
Right.
So get one for yourself, of course. Give one to a loved one. If you're not sure who to give it to, put a couple at this price in a little gift closet, and then as those birthdays come up, sometimes you just maybe send a little gift to say, hey, you know, I'm thinking about if your friends maybe having a bad week or something, this will put a smile on their face without a doubt. And then of course, Mother's Day, that's a given. You can, and I love that we ship it wherever. So if your mom doesn't live with you, this is great. This will come right to her front door.
That's good, because a lot of people do ask us about that. You order it, and then you put in whatever address you want to ship it. So ship it to mom or grandma or whoever it is. Maybe it's graduation, someone moving into their first apartment, maybe. These would look beautiful. Okay, we have less than a minute here to go. I want you to get your order in. We just crossed over 4,000 orders have come in for these. I knew they would be popular, especially at this price, with this new look, with this new design, getting all of these elements in, and it immediately elevates that outdoor space. So maybe you are someone who did a lot in your outdoor space this year. You really worked hard. You really brought in some plants and some blooms, and this is that final touch. This is what's going to elevate it. Or maybe you're someone who didn't do anything this year, right? Like me, I kind of got behind, and I had done some stuff last year, and I was still kind of happy with it. So I didn't do anything to my outdoor space. And this would be great to add that one piece. That's all you got to do. $28.95. Something new.
You get something new.
Yes, isn't that fun?
I mean, you have there's every color here. You have purple, blue, pink, green, red. So you can pick according to the color, or you can pick according to your favorite design. It's your choice. Keep one for yourself, or keep both for yourself, maybe. Put one in the front yard, one in the backyard.
I'm going to tell you, here's the tricky thing. Someone right now is ordering the 2-pack, and they plan on keeping one and giving one. And then you're going to open the box, and you're going to hang one here, and you're going to hang one there, and you're going to go, uh-oh, I think I'm keeping both of them, right? So think about that. Think about that as well. Okay, we have to wrap up this presentation. If you are on the phone lines and you are on hold, thank you so much. If you are jumping in now, I would use the item number or the QR code. I also want to mention, let's talk about the shepherd's hooks again, right? Perfect.
Those are fantastic.
There's only
I love those.
150 remaining double-sided shepherd's hooks. You can put these in the ground, or if you just have a pot that you maybe have a plant and you have something that kind of fills the bottom of it, it's going to raise up here. You've got both sides because your today's special is a 2-pack. That would go perfect. Now you can put this out on your balcony. Now you can put this maybe on the front porch that gets a little bit of that breeze. Now you can put that today's special kind of anywhere. It's a great pairing.
And move it around. Doesn't have to stay there. Just keep moving it around as many times as you want.
That's right. And you can move these things around as well. Oh, how fun. Oh, this is great. What a great way.
Thank you.
Here
it
in
really has
spring.
been fun.
Thank you, Yvette. Congratulations to everybody who got it. But don't go too far. I think you're hanging out with us a little bit longer. Okay.
Something else new.
How fun. I'm glad you're here too. But I want to tell you about HSN Plus. Take a look at our streaming service. Look at that. Who's that guy? Jeez, what is this? All right, if you want to see what's coming up, Customer Appreciation, this little video where I explain what we're doing, Customer Appreciation. Of course, I had to dance in it. Like, Ty, what should we do? And I go, I don't know. I have an idea. What if I dance around campus here? It's Customer Appreciation Month. So what we do is every day of the week, we kind of do something special. We do kind of a special sale, a secret sale, a mystery sale, all of that. So in this video, if you go to HSN Plus, I explain what we do, and then you can just see us kind of having a good time. And take a look at this. This is normally what happens every day. I walk in, dancing to my own music, and nobody even looks up. And they're like, yep, that's Ty. That's what he's doing. But anyways, HSN Plus is our streaming service. There's a lot of great behind the scenes. Curtis Stone has a great show on there, which is super cool. So I encourage you to go take a look at that. I didn't even know, was I supposed to read the prompter? I don't know. I was just watching that. Are we taking a little bit of a break here? Or are we going to move right on? Are we going to move on here? Oh, okay, we're going to move right in. Take a look how beautiful this is. Thank you to our crew for just moving this out here. The color, the depth, and this is from Leaf and Petal. Maybe you haven't shopped with us before. Leaf and Petal is our only brand that we go to bring you beautiful blooms and foliage, to bring that life. I love the name of this as well. It's called the Berry White Hydrangea. Pretty cool. You see that conical, beautiful conical shape here. Our appreciation price is $29.95 here. Again, I'm going to invite back in a professional gardener, landscape artist. Carrie Mobley is here. I am stunned by this.
Well,
wow.
Yep. Well, first of all, hydrangeas are my absolute favorite flower, and I have seen all kinds of hydrangeas over my years as a landscape designer and a gardener. This one is so special. It is so unique with these large, profound blooms on them. Yeah. And what's great is as it ages, it deepens in color. So that's where you're getting that beautiful kind of raspberry color in there.
Okay.
Yes, they also are fabulous dried. So if you want to let them kind of mature on the plant, you can cut them and dry them and bring them inside. So let me tell you a little bit about this. First of all, this is about a second-year plant. When you receive it, you're going to be getting a ship sample, and this is what it's going to look like. It's a nice big, it's 1 gallon, okay? They come really, really well packaged. They are shipped fresh, and so all you're going to have to do is either put it into a container or in the ground and make sure to give it a lot of water, and then really the very first year you will start to get blooms. This is about second year, and it'll keep growing. I mean, this is a really nice one of the conical shape. You know, there's the mop head variety.
Yes, that's right.
And then, and then there's the conical. The great thing about the conical is that it is much less picky about the soil. So if you have had problems in the past with, you know, growing hydrangeas, this is going to be great for you because it can handle, you know, sandy soil, it can handle clay soil, you know, it can handle rocky soil. It's not finicky at all, and the payoff is just phenomenal.
The color variance here, now correct me if I'm wrong, do they start that kind of white cream color and then the variance in color in this is remarkable.
I know.
Beautiful, yeah.
Yeah, it's really special. And this is kind of, you know, new genetics on this. So again, you know, and that's what Leaf and Petal is really great at. You know, we do the homework for you.
Yes.
We go to all these trials because our reputation depends on your success. So we want you to do well. We want you to have wonderful, beautiful plants because then you'll know you can trust us. It might seem strange for some people to buy a plant, you know, off of television. And so I want you to have the faith to know that professionals for years have been getting their plants from the internet, from television. I mean, we've been on television for, you know, decades now, and so it's just really special to be able to bring such a unique plant because Lord knows, Ty, gardening is competitive. This is why people hire me because they want to have a piece of property that's different. They don't want to just go to those big box garden centers or their local nursery because everybody has that.
Yes,
but something like this with these big, beautiful, profound blooms that will grow, you know, all the way from Minnesota, you know, down to like that central Florida area. It's just a really, really special plant and so easy to grow.
Well, and that's great too. If you have any kind of reservations, like am I gonna be able to grow it? Leaf and Petal does all the hard work for you, including the brochure. I'm glad you're grabbing that pamphlet because I love to show this because I do. I like to plant, kind of get my hands dirty, but I'm nervous because I'm not a professional. But take a look here. I'm gonna hold it right here so we can see. Every one that you order, and this isn't just like a generic one they throw in there. This is particular to your berry white hydrangea. Step by step, even a phone number to call and be like, how do, they're so, because you're right. They want you to succeed every step of the way. You can follow right along, make a phone call, $29.95. That is our customer appreciation price right now. And you know, you were talking about going down to maybe your local garden store, and if you don't know how long that's been sitting there, you don't know how, if it was on a truck, was it taken care of, all of that. You getting that kind of full root system, you get to cultivate that and watch that grow. That's beautiful, and it's a great process. It's a great process to watch, and then you start getting these colors and this depth here.
Just really, really unique. And by the way, I want you to know it loves sun. So, you know, feel free to put this in a nice sunny spot. I just think this is a thriller, right? So if you have one of these maybe by the front door, this can be something that goes in the back of the bed and you can have kind of ground covering in front of it. You know, maybe some hot pink verbena or, you know, some white petunias in the front. But this is your showpiece, right? This is the thriller. And again, I mean, even first year, it's gonna be, you know, about halfway this size with these big, beautiful, substantial blooms on them. But as the years go on, it'll continue to get bigger and more beautiful and have even more blooms on it. And you know what it does really well with? our leaf and petal fertilizer. I can't recommend it enough. Fertilizer is like food for your plants, and this one in particular by Leaf and Petal, this is a bloom booster.
Yes,
and look
right.
At these
tell us like how we use it too.
Yeah,
like this
right?
is so smart.
Yeah, so these are pods. They're pre-measured. There's 50 of them in here, so there's no measuring or anything. By the way, there's no microplastics. This is like a gelatin material. You just put it into a gallon water, let it dissolve, and you'd water your plants as normal, and you'd use it about once every 2 weeks. But because it's got that higher nitrogen level, that's what's going to make it bloom. So even if you're not picking this up, but maybe you've got some of our other plants.
That's smart.
Right? It's really important, and you'll notice a big difference when you fertilize.
And you're not guessing, especially if you're new to this and you're starting for the first time, you're not guessing, is it too much this, is it too less this, how many scoops what am I saying, the mess? No, it's just pod, drop it in, boom, 50 of those, a gallon each is what you're getting. And what Carrie's holding you right there is what I was talking about. You're getting that here, you're getting that whole root system, you're getting that, and you're seeing it, you're allowing it to cultivate, you're putting it, you're taking care of it, you're watching it bloom, instead of picking something up that you don't know how much life has left, that maybe you don't know the history of it or where it's been. Maybe it looks beautiful one day and you get it home and it was already deteriorating and dying.
And that's much more likely than you believe. And so then you think, oh my gosh, I have a brown thumb.
Right.
I'm doing something wrong. You have to get the good stock, and that's where we put in that work. We do that homework. Hey, you know, I'm not sure if we have it able to pull up, but we've got a map that shows when we will be sending this out to you. We want to make sure that this isn't sent out to you if you still have snow on the ground or if you're not able to dig into the soil yet. So if some of these dates have already passed, then yes, we're going to be shipping this out to you, immediately. If you live in Florida or, the Carolinas, yes, this is coming out to you immediately. But if you're in those northern zones, we are giving it to you at the precise time. So just keep that in mind. And in fact, you won't even be charged until it ships out. So this is basically your way of just holding your place in line to make sure you don't miss out on this beauty.
You are reserving yours. There's something about this kind of the vertical look and the conical shape. It's like an explosion. It's like reminds me of fireworks and just like a celebration. This thing is really remarkable, and the size of it, 862-657. It's on what we call an appreciation price for Customer Appreciation Month. It's under $30, $29.95. Take advantage of those flexible payments, and if you're starting for the very first time, not a bad place to start, right? Leaf and Petal has done all the work for you here. Maybe grab a couple of these. Yeah, these are fantastic.
I think so. And just one last thing, you guys, make sure you water your plants. They need water more than anything else. So when you put it in the ground or when you put it in a container, just know that nurturing it means that you are giving regular water to your plants.
Yeah, that's it. How fun. Thank you for being here,
Oh my gosh, my
Carrie.
pleasure. Happy gardening.
How fun. Yes, happy gardening, everybody. Also, listen, maybe you're somebody who doesn't plant a lot of blooms. Maybe you don't have a lot of color out in the yard. Well, this is going to bring you some color. This is going to bring you some depth. This is going to bring you movement. And already almost 4,500 of you have put in your order to get your brand new holographic illusion wind spinner. So take a look. Maybe you're seeing this for the first time. Maybe you just tuned in. Look at the middle. See that little holographic image? That one is the hummingbird. You can see the wings flapping. Looks like it's about to fly right off of that. You are getting two. That's why we're showing you in two here. This is a 2-pack for $28.95. There is the rose. You watch it blooming as it spins. You just hang it where you're going to get a little bit of a breeze. It's going to spin and give you all of that whimsy. That's our today's special. I would check that out before you go to bed. We're going to take a little bit of a break, and we're going to come right back in just a minute.
We're throwing a special weekend-long party to honor all you mean to us. Join us for our appreciation celebration, complete with your favorite brands, products, and hosts. Enjoy special deals and appreciation pricing.
We love our HSN family, and that includes you.
Happy Customer Appreciation Month.
We're grateful because every day at HSN, you are at the heart of everything we do. Starts tonight at midnight. Here at HSN, we base our retail values on nationwide information. Retail value is an indication of the price you would expect to pay for the same or similar item elsewhere, not the price at which you would be able to sell the item. Prices do vary around the country, so ours might be different from prices in your area. For more information, call one of our customer service reps at 1-800-284-3900. Perlier is an Italian bath and body company rich in history and tradition. Never far from where it started, Perlier is old world skills mixed with modern day science. Driven by a focus to treat skin with the best ingredients, Perlier continues to develop innovative new lines while staying true to its culture. Discover luxurious bath and body rituals from Italian botanical gardens with Perlier.
HSN. My name is Ty Mayberry. Thanks for staying up late with us. Thanks for being here. If you want to connect with me on social media, I would love to hear from you. Ty Mayberry, HSN, and that's on Instagram. We are celebrating the 5-year anniversary of one of our leading outdoor brands, Wind and Weather. And I always say when I think about Wind and Weather, the first thing I think about is a piece of art, something you would find in like a boutique art gallery, but at the same time, durable. It's gonna last season after season. It has beautiful color tones that you can place outdoors and you can enjoy it year after year. But now this one is incredibly versatile. Take a look. This is the 3-in-1 LED solar jeweled tulip lantern. 3-in-1 meaning how you're gonna use it, how you're gonna place it. There are 2 colors to choose from, the one you're looking at right there. This one's called the Cool, and then this one's called the Sunset here. But you see how he had one hanging, and then we have one what we call tabletop. And then we have a stake where you could stake it into the ground. And what you can't see at the moment is there's an LED light hidden inside. So then at night, it comes to life. It gives you that beautiful glow that you see right there. These are stunning for only $19.95 for less than a $20 bill. Right now, this is where you start picking up multiples of these and you hang one on the left side and the right, you put one in the garden. Now all of a sudden, your design is all tied together because you picked up multiples here. I'd love to invite back in our outdoor specialist from Wind and Weather. Yvette Lopez is here. Hi, Yvette. What a fun night.
I'm having a blast.
What a fun night it has been here. I gotta say, so I started looking at these hanging upside down. I thought, oh, how unique, that unique. I started thinking about where I would hang it. And then I saw, oh, it comes with a stake.
Yes.
Oh, you can put it tabletop. So smart.
It really is. And these are so beautiful. So look at all the detail in these. You have the metal, then you have this, I don't know, kind of looks like stained glass almost,
It does,
you know?
yeah.
That's what it makes, that's what I think of. And then at night, the light is gonna shine through there and it's gonna just show a beautiful design. So again, yes, you're gonna get it home, you're gonna get the stake, and you're gonna also get the chain. So the way you use it is up to you. Here it has the chain. You see it this way turned over. So if you're gonna stake it in the ground, and I think next to you in that plant, it's showing one the way that one's there. And then
that's a great look because you may not see it at first and then you'll notice it and then at night it'll light up and you'll really see it.
Again, you're gonna see it at night.
Yeah.
And this is solar. So, oh, that's a beautiful shot there. And I love this. I'm gonna tell you, my favorite way is tabletop, personally.
Okay.
Because I would use this when I am entertaining. I would put this right in the middle of a table, and it just, look, there's your design. You can see it here. Look at that.
Okay, what you're looking at is live in our studio right now. Live, I see what you mean. Put it out on a tabletop. Let it absorb the sun.
We have one back there too in the warm and the sunset.
It does look like stained glass, doesn't it?
Doesn't it? So that's what's so beautiful about this. And you know, when you're entertaining, you want to have something just a little different, And this would just make your table just so elegant, whichever color you choose. And right on the top, what this is, there's your solar panel.
Yeah, look, it's kind of hidden.
Yes, it's just hidden there.
It's just kind of hidden inside there. I love this shot. I love that we're getting to see this because we're seeing so much more than just the size, the way it kind of spreads out. We also saw when it had the stake on there on the ground. It does the same thing on the ground, but tabletop, can you imagine having that outdoor party, putting these out on the table, whether it's the Cool or the kind of the sunset here, the different color, that orange, or maybe it's what you're looking at right now. That's called the Cool. That's that kind of blues and the purples in there. But the design, again, elegant. It's
Very-
wind and weather,
Yes,
right?
very elegant, and this is, again, durably painted as well. So put it out there. You want to have it in the sun because it's going to soak up the sun, the solar panel, and the battery's included, so you don't have to worry about putting a battery in there. All you do is turn it on, let it soak up the sun, and it's gorgeous during the day as well. Look how beautiful this is during the day. So if you hang it, it's absolutely stunning as well. And then all you do is take the chain off, and then you can turn it over and use it just like this. You screw on the stake and a couple of seconds, and you can, put it in any little plant that you want to. You do have the leaf, which is, or the stem, I guess you would call it, green, and then it has some golds in it. But again, hand painted, durably painted, no fading or anything like this. But I think it's a nice, elegant, smaller piece. It's about 4.5 inches. So you can put this just about anywhere. If you have like a little pedestal area that you just want to make, put it, or if you want to put it next to a pot, or if you just want to make it the centerpiece on your table, I think it would be just stunning.
I think that's great. It's at $19.95. Maybe it is that event that you're planning. It's that wedding shower. You're going to sit outside. You're going to have drinks outside, and these are going to be on each of the side tables. Or again, a gift. If we're talking about teacher appreciation, we're talking about mother's gifts, if we're talking about graduation, or we're talking about someone getting a new home and they have the outdoor space, it really elevates that outdoor space. It can be difficult to try to plan, what am I going to do? Usually these things are very expensive to set outside, and then you're worried about it. Wind and weather, they bring you artistic pieces that look like they're from a boutique, that are unique, that are original, that then you don't have to worry about because they're also durable. These are great. These are brand new. Congratulations. You're one of the first ones to pick it up today.
Oh, you're going to love
858-326.
You're going to love this. You're going to love
these
this
are
when
great.
you get it home.
The
Yes.
fact that you can hang that as well. That's pretty great here. Yvette, thank you so much.
Thank you. It's been so much fun.
That today's special, you can see it in the background here. We got today's specials going on in the background here. They are spinning out of here. They are moving very quickly here. I do want to remind you what's coming up at the end of the show. We talked about this earlier just to give you a heads up, and I knew everyone would jump on it here. These are already going. These are great. It's from Improvements. It's our proprietary brand here at HSN. It's the solar garden decor. Little animals. You get to choose between the dog, the cat, or the bunny. Now, each one has a little butterfly, and that butterfly, as you see right there, lights up. It's just a solar panel. You just place it out there. Maybe it's on the grass or in the bark or on the rocks, and you just get that kind of, just makes your heart warm to see that little puppy or that little cat. And then in the evening, it lights up. Also, I love that design of it. It's that kind of stone carving. It's a very classic, a very timeless look that you're getting. That's going to be coming up. I think it's coming up. What are we doing that in about 8 minutes or so? That'll be coming up here. So I just want to give you a heads up because I know a lot of us see one of those and we kind of get our eye. We're like, oh, I want to get that dog. You don't have to wait. You don't have to wait until the full presentation. You can go ahead. You can get ahead of me and jump in right now. Okay, again, customer appreciation is about bringing you your favorite items, but at the best price we've done, and also giving you something a little extra. Now, I'll take a look at this. Do you want to have a seat anywhere you go? Take it with you, fold it up, take it with you. Maybe it's at the park, maybe it's at the kids' game. And you have not only a seat, but a very comfortable seat. This is high-grade foam. It's high-grade EVA foam. It is double-sided. Or maybe you're out there doing some gardening. Maybe you're cleaning the side of your car, the wheels. Maybe, what about kneeling down? I know a lot of you, we hear from a lot of you say, oh, I used to garden a lot, but getting up and down and kneeling or getting my knees in the rocks or in the dirt's not for me anymore. Well, that's where the garden kneeler comes in. And you see how she just put her hands on those little handles to kind of ease herself down and ease herself up? That's why the garden kneeler has been so popular. 2 colors to choose from. This one is the green. Maybe I'll move so you can see it. There goes the green. And then you got the pocket on the side for your tools. I don't know, maybe it's your phone or your water bottle. And then you also have the gray as well. If you want to be out there in the garden, if you want to take this with you camping or in the RV or out to the sporting events to make sure you have a comfortable seat, this is it at an appreciation price of $23.75. And the reviews are always spectacular for these here. The only problem is we can't keep them in stock. I'd love to invite in our special guest, home decor expert and from Improvements, Deb Byers, who at 1:45 in the morning was just in the neighborhood.
I was just walking by and I needed a place to sit, so I brought my seat with me. But this is amazing, and it's such a great time of year because for a lot of you up north, the spring is coming. You're going to be getting out in the garden, and you do want to take care of all that stuff, and you don't want to get your knees down there. Getting up and down is always a problem. Well, that's why the garden kneeler has been so popular. And I'm just going to move this out of the way for a second so that you can see. Now, this is what you're getting. It only weighs about 5 pounds. It closes up. It's absolutely ready to go right out of the box. So when you're ready to go out in the garden and start doing all your gardening, all you're going to do is this. 1, 2. Now, I'm going to go down and go ahead and start doing my gardening. I don't have to have anybody help me. I don't have to do anything fancy. I am kneeling on this extra thick EVA foam. I've got 2 layers of foam here. My knees are comfortable. I've got the security of these handles. And, you know, we're both on the same item. This is it on the, when you're sitting on it. This is it when you're kneeling on it. And I can confidently, if I drop something and I need to reach for something, I have a handle to hold on to so I don't have to worry about slipping and falling. But most importantly, when I'm down here and I'm finished and I want to do something else, all I need to do is stand up because I've got all that security and I can simply flip it over and have a seat, and I'm 19 inches high and super comfortable with that extra padding. This is a game changer for anything that you need to do, whether you're cleaning your home, because spring cleaning is happening right now.
Boy,
I mean, forget about it.
It
Washing your car, washing the dog, going to the park, just having a place to sit and working in the garden. And you're getting that little pouch. It's a nylon pouch with 4 little pockets on it. It'll slip right over the handles, whether you're in the lower position or in the seated position. You can't go wrong. It's an excellent addition to your kneeler.
Yeah, spend some more time out in the garden. Like I said, we hear from a lot of you who say, I used to, but putting my knees down in the dirt or getting up and down has just been a little difficult. But now's the time, or maybe it is a gift for someone you know, maybe not spending as much time out in the garden as they used to, or even spring and summertime, you go out to, maybe it's the kids' baseball game, or you go out to the park and you can't find a place to sit. You have your own seat no matter where you go. High quality EVA foam here. And look, I'm about 6'1", about 180 pounds. I fit comfortably on here. What is the weight capacity on here?
300 pounds.
Oh, goodness.
300 pounds. It weighs 5 pounds and it's 300 pounds. Now, a couple of things that are really, really great. I love the fact that you've got all the security. But even when you're in the seated position, you have that security because you've got the handles there. Now, you're getting the little pouch. I took it off of Ty's chair, off of his bench, and now when I'm in the kneeling position, I can just slip it right over here. So I've always got my sunscreen, I've always got my tools, I've always got my phone, I've always got my water. So you have the addition of that. If it gets dirty, don't worry about it, just hose it down. Another thing, because you've got a 2-inch clearance here, my toes are comfortable behind me, so I don't have a problem of getting crampy toes. But if you're down here, you're doing your gardening and you get a little tired, you can kind of scunch over here and kind of sit a little bit and lean a little bit too, because you've got the security of these handles. And again, when you want to get up, you simply get up. You don't have to have anybody help you. And because it's so lightweight, you can flip it over, and now I can do higher trimming or whatever else I have to do. And it makes a great seat. It's absolutely fabulous.
I mean, if you're washing the side of your car, you're washing those tires, I mean, the bottom, all the gardening, you're kind of cleaning up. Give yourself that place to sit. The fact that it's up off the ground, even in that kneeling position that you see there, means that if you've ever had, I don't know, maybe you wore knee pads out there or you had a little piece of foam, if you put that on rocks, if you put that, you don't have a flat space, you don't have a flat surface. This being up off the ground, just a couple of inches, makes all the difference.
It absolutely does, but knee pads aren't going to give you the ability to get up and down. That's the thing that makes this such an amazing item to have in your yard or garden. You have all the security. This is powder-coated steel. Now, I want to show you why you're so secure. So there's a spring here in the back. Let me see if I can show you. This is how you collapse it when you want to collapse it. But look at how heavy duty that spring is. That's why you've got all that security when you're down on the ground and you've got those great handles. So I'm just going to close it up this way, boom and boom. And now 5 pounds, easy to store. When I'm ready to open it up again, it locks. It locks. So that's going to give you the stability and the confidence to know that I can go ahead and get up and down easily. And now I don't work out. I'm, is that obvious?
No, that's not what I I was saying, no.
I mean, you know, I'm not like doing all this stuff. I'm just a regular person who just, you know, I'm, you know, of a certain age, and getting up and down can be problematic. But this is giving me the stability and the confidence to know that I can get up and down with no problem. That's what makes it so fantastic. It's just great, and it's comfortable. If it gets dirty, hose it down. Nothing can harm it. It's a great, great, great garden.
You know, I loved it when you opened it up and you heard that substantial snap.
Yep, yep.
I love that. There's too many times we get something and you go, is it secure? It didn't really make a strong noise. Like it didn't, is it open all the way? Is it closed all the way? Substantial, still lightweight, but super strong. So yeah. Why does that feel so good, Deb?
Well, it's one of the reasons why it's been so hugely popular, because it does everything that we say it does. You want to be secure, you want to be comfortable, you want to be safe, and you're going to be able to support 300 pounds. So get on it confidently, whether in the seated position or the kneeling position. You can't go wrong. Happy gardening.
Well, and normally when we've presented this before, we say, hey, spend the extra $10 and get the pouch. The pouch is included.
It is included.
You're getting the tool bag included. That's what Customer Appreciation Month is all about. We're taking your favorite items, things that we know you love, and we're putting them together on a great price we call the appreciation price. And we know you love your little critters. We know you love your furry friends, your cats, your dogs, your bunnies. And oh my God, we're doing it. We've been talking about this all show. And we've all just gather around and take a look. That is the bunny. These are little garden decors. It's solar powered. Each one has a butterfly. The butterfly lights up. Oh, that dog is just so precious. And the look of it, you know, I love this kind of classic, timeless, almost carved out of stone look that they did here. I mean, there's other items that kind of are super realistic and those look cool, but I love this design here. Solar powered. You don't have to run any wires. You're not trying to replace the batteries or set a timer. This will go beautiful in your outdoor space at an appreciation price of $24.95. What a great way to end the show tonight.
They're so charming, aren't they?
They are
so charming.
I love this. I love the little puppy dog.
They're so cute.
Look at the little.
Now, Ty is absolutely right. They look like real statues, but they're made of heavy-duty resin, so they're formidable. Each one only weighs about 2 pounds, but they're formidable. So when you have them in your garden, they're not going to blow over. They're absolutely charming, and you have the 3 to choose from. You've got the pussycat. He's about, I guess, about 13 inches high. You're getting the battery. There's a rechargeable battery. It's included. So all you're going to need to do is on the bottom, there's a little button down there on the bottom. You're going to press the button, and then you're simply going to allow the sun to expose it to the solar panel, and that's going to charge it up so that at night, the little butterfly is going to come on the cat. Of course, it's on the tail, giving the cat the business, and that's why he's turning around and going, what?
Giving the cat the business.
Isn't that right?
It is.
It's so great.
That's very much a cat thing to do, to be like, what are you?
It totally is. It totally is. It's ridiculous. And then we've got the beautiful bunny, and the bunny is about 7 inches wide and about 14 inches high. And again, he's got that beautiful butterfly right on the tip of his nose. And then, of course, the puppy dog. And again, he is so spectacular.
And if you can see in this shot, too, the texture that's on here, right? You can see not only are these really well made, but there's a texture that almost an antique look to it that they've done, which I think is really stunning and really great.
Well, it's like statuary, real statuary, but you don't have to worry about them being so heavy that you can't lift them. If you have something that's made out of real concrete, you're going to have to leave it in one spot. These are so charming. They're 14 inches high, roughly, 13 inches for the cat because he's turning around to try to play with the butterfly. And then they're gorgeous. They are only about 7 to 9 inches wide. And again, all you need to do is press the button on the bottom, expose the solar panel to the sun for about 12 hours, 10 to 12 hours, and then just forget it. At dusk, the little butterfly is going to light up, and you're going to be able to enjoy it. They're so cute. I have them all in my front yard, and I have a cat, and he just did a big jump back. I mean, he was like, whoa. It was ridiculous because he thought they were real. They're that charming.
Look at this. Look at the little. I'm just covering the solar panel here, just to let you know. As it lights up, so at night it lights up. Okay, the dog is in the lead. Most orders coming in for the dog right now. I just tell you that because if you have your eye on it, I want to let you know there's about 90 seconds remaining here for you to grab it. But the look of this is that great classic, almost an antique look that you're getting in that stone. But at the same time, you're getting kind of the modern appeal of that kind of a light in there that lights up on his little nose. It's precious. Listen, Mother's Day is coming up.
Oh, what a great idea.
What a great gift for mom. Is it the cat? Is it the dog here? And look, again, if you don't have any, if you didn't plant any flowers or anything in your yard, but you want something fun, you want a conversational piece, this is great in the grass, in the bark, in the rocks, maybe just on your porch if it gets a little bit of light. You could just put it there. This really will go anywhere.
Absolutely, you're absolutely right. As long as it's perpetually exposed to the sun and that solar panel gets the light, that light is going to come on at night. But even if it didn't, it would just be so charming because the statuary has such a whimsical look to it. Each one of these little critters is so charming. They will add so much to any space that you have. So this is a great opportunity to sort of jumpstart your garden with little critters poking out among their garden, your flowers or your bushes. They're just adorable and they lend so much. And their height is about 14 inches. So they're a good size. They're going to be poking out and then you've got that beautiful butterfly effect as soon as it gets dark. They are just charming.
And we love that. And maybe you did put a lot of new blooms and bushes in your yard, but what Deb, you were just talking about is you like these little hidden whimsical things, right? So someone can see the flowers and the hydrangeas and everything you did, and then they look closer and they go, oh, what is that little kitty cat? What is that little dog, right? That's fun to add those things to your yard, and then at night, it's still there. It is still glowing. I'm a dog person, but I gotta say, we've been feeding this little stray cat. And we went and got it fixed. And we've been feeding, took care of it. Oh, I'm in love with this little thing. It's so sweet. She now comes and sits on our front porch and stares at the door. Lovely. So grab yours, whatever. But Deb, good to see you.
Always a pleasure. Congratulations, everyone.
Everybody. Stay right where you are. We're gonna do it.